You showed up a few weeks ago on my show acting like you owned the place. You insult me and my wife, and then cut every corner possible by creating your own title. Not to mention forcing Elias to compete with a random stipulation he wasn't prepared for. Well, I am sick of it. You want your match? You got it. My legitimate, illustrious title versus your second-rate imaginary title. At Hell in the Cell, we're done playing make-believe because I'm going to show you what it's like to live in the real world.
Buzz has his match with The Miz, so what's Kurt Angle doing out here?
I'm glad you two are finally going to face off, one-on-one. That's right, Maurice, Elias, and the Miztourage will be banned from ringside. And since Buzz's title is on the line, the match will be held under his title stipulations, which means it will be a no DQ match.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Up next is the long-awaited championship match. We have one of the best talents on the roster to date versus The Miz.
The crowd is buzzing with excitement. Buzz is here.
The following contest is a no disqualifications match and is for the Intercontinental and introducing the champion from Santiago, Chile, weighing in at 245 pounds. He is the Action Champion, the King, Luis Diaz.
Did you guys see the WWE 24 episode about Buzz? I highly recommend it.
Yeah, you also highly recommend a sushi joint when we're in Topeka. I think I'm gonna pass.
Here we go. Buzz's title and the Intercontinental title are on the line tonight in a no DQ match at WWE Hell in a Cell.
Buzz has everything to gain and nothing to lose. His made-up title is absolutely meaningless.
If that's true, then why did Miz issue the challenge?
Because, like most of us, he was tired of Buzz's antics and thought this would shut him up for once and for all. Little did he know that thanks to our wonderful GM, he'd have to compete under Buzz's ridiculous rules.
Well, none of this would have happened if Miz hadn't weaseled his way out of an Intercontinental title defense. Nonetheless, that's all history, and certainly more history will be made tonight.
Guys, a loss here for the champion would be incredibly embarrassing, especially considering all the trash talking I'm told that's been going on behind the scenes. I don't want to reveal my sources, but let's just say there's been some pretty harsh words being tossed around.
I don't know what he has planned out here, but he must be mindful of the referee's count. Whack!
Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
You gotta believe this one's over. Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
Whack!
Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
The Miz was able to get out of the way there.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
There's one. Y dos.
The tripleta.
Good night.
Can't waste any time here.
Oh, the reversal by the Miz. German suplex. This might be it.
Oh, my.
He's playing with him now. What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
He's gonna do it.
Great effort, but he'd better save something for later in the match.
And gentlemen, the Miz may be fading away here. Tonight may not be his night, guys.
He's fading fast here, guys. If I'm his opponent, I'm thinking about putting him out of his misery sooner than later.
Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
Too quick for him there. He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. This could be... Oh!
The Miz getting outclassed here tonight, guys.
Boom!
Here's his moment, Michael. The Miz got the worst end of that stick.
Interesting decision here, Corey.
I don't know. I kind of like it. He clearly wants to inflict some more punishment.
Little known fact, the Hell in a Cell match is actually inspired by a 1983 cage match dubbed the Last Battle of Atlanta. He's in trouble.
A second will destroy your face.
The Miz getting outclassed here tonight, guys.
Cover here.
The champion retains.
That match deserves another look. Here we go.
Check him out here.
You're looking at the first ever superstar to simultaneously hold the Intercontinental title and, for lack of a better term, the Buzz title.
Yeah, his carry-on bag just got a little bit heavier.
Yeah, if I were the Miz, this match would be under protest. It should have never taken place under these rules.
Well, it did, and now we have a new champion. You can protest all you want, but it's not going to change what happened.
You did it! You finally shut up The Miz.
I don't know about that, but I did beat him and take his Intercontinental title.
That's good enough.
But thanks for helping me along the way. We make a pretty good team out there.
We did.
If you ever need someone to dress up in a ridiculous costume to send a message to one of your opponents, I'm your guy.
I'll remember that.
Hey, Sasha, you mind if I have a moment to talk business with the champ?
Yeah, no problem.
I was thinking about calling myself Champ Squared, actually. You know.
Yeah, about that. Not to put a damper on your big victory, but according to WWE regulations, you're only allowed to hold one singles title at a time. I could try to circumvent the rules and let you hold both, but Triple H would just force you to vacate one anyway.
You really know how to ruin a party.
I'm sorry. So which title would you like to keep? That had to be a tough decision. If it's any consolation, I'll give you the rest of the night to celebrate with both championships.
Thanks.
Hey, champ. Just wanted to let you know we're wrestling tonight. And it's for the title.
Yeah, Kurt actually texted me about it this morning.
My dad texted you? He never responds to my texts because he says he's not really a texter. Huh. That's odd. Anyway, want a picture together?
Sure, I guess. Is this something you normally do with your opponents?
Not really. I just thought it would be a nice memento for you to have after you lose your title tonight. That's a keeper. I'll text you the pic.
Thanks. Actually, no, on second thought, I'm not really a texter.
The wait is over. This one's for all the marbles, and it's coming up next.
We have a real fan favorite against Jason Jordan.
Oh, it's finally here.
This man always makes an impact. What do you guys think of Buzz's decision to keep his custom title rather than the Intercontinental title?
It was unbelievably stupid. Do you want a prestigious title held by guys like Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels? Or do you want a self-awarded, made-up title with no history? For some reason that I'll never understand, Buzz chose the latter.
I wish he could have kept both titles, but I respect Kurt Angle's decision. At least Buzz will always have the Intercontinental title as a keepsake.
Drop down. Oh, the DDT! Hooked him up. And a suplex. He wants no part of the outside. Boom, what impact. Harsh impact. Ooh, what impact.
If you ask me, fellas, this championship match is among the most highly anticipated that we've seen in quite some time.
Champ not looking good right now. To be expected, though. It's not like he's in there with a slouch, guys.
He just has to make sure this...
Shoulders down.
And the champ kicks out.
It's going to take more than that.
Showing off some of his speed there.
And Jason Jordan reverses it.
Like you, Corey, I've had this championship match on my radar for quite some time. And so far, I think it's safe to say that it hasn't disappointed.
No, it definitely hasn't, Michael, which is saying something, considering fans' expectations heading into tonight. I can tell you that they saw this as a potential match of the year candidate. So far, I think it's delivered.
Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way.
Oh, nasty impact.
As we say in the trade, guys, the monitor area in the locker room is likely sold out for this one, as there are plenty of superstars with a vested interest in the outcome of this match.
Into the quick cover, and the champ kicks out.
Nice kick out. Oh boy, he is rolling.
There's one. Y dos.
The tripleta.
Good night. And the odds just swung in Buzz's favor.
Will Jason Jordan be able to continue?
To Byron's point, there are several competitors on the roster who can make a case for being the next in line for a title opportunity. However, a lot of that, of course, depends.
He might have it. So precise with the super kick.
Buzz into the cover.
Buzz wins and keeps the title around his waist.
A lot of action in that match. Let's have a look.
No doubt about it. He brought his A game, as you can see here. You think Jason Jordan still wants to take a selfie with Buzz now?
Real classy, Byron.
What the heck?
Do you hear the buzz? It's the sound of the cicada emerging after years of slumber from their underground existence. Just as you have emerged from the underground and made your presence known. Unfortunately for the cicada, when it tunnels its way to the Earth's surface, it only has mere weeks to live before it is eaten by a predator. Well, I am that predator. For I am the eater of worlds. You should have stayed underground, my friend. Because now I am coming for you.
This has the potential to be a very bad situation for Buzz.
Hey, not to be weird or anything, but I've been meaning to ask you since you got to Raw. What's up with you driving this retro van everywhere?
It's just what I'm used to, I guess. I kind of lived in it when I was on the indie scene.
Kind of?
Okay, I definitely lived in it when times were tight. And then when I signed with WWE, I decided to fix it up. Keep it running.
Interesting. And the bug logo?
Oh, this used to be my dad's work van for his exterminator business. It's pretty much the last thing he gave me. I guess his way of supporting my crazy wrestling dreams.
That's cool.
I mean, other than the fact that it still kind of smells like pesticide.
Well, I think your dad would be really proud of what you've accomplished so far.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
Don't move. We have a great match coming up next. We have one of the best talents on the roster to date versus a formidable opponent.
Who will reign supreme?
Get ready to feel the buzz. It's Buzz.
Making his way to the ring from Santiago, Chile, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Action Champion, the King, Luis Diaz.
Face the facts, man. This guy may never, ever win another match.
And his opponent, from Queens, New York, weighing in at 223 pounds, Kurt Hawkins.
As Buzz is set to take on Kurt Hawkins in this non-title match, we have to discuss what happened last week when Bray Wyatt appeared and essentially threatened Buzz.
That was creepy. I don't have a good feeling about what might happen next.
When the Eater of Worlds sets his sights on you, nothing good can come from it.
You have to wonder if the specter of Bray Wyatt looming over Buzz will be a distraction from him going forward.
Normally, I'd say it would be a concern, but luckily he's facing Kurt Hawkins, who's on a bit of a losing streak, to say the least.
Oh, the DDT! Oh, right in the face.
Destroyed.
Oh, what an uppercut. Right in the mouth.
Relent. Enough already.
Scoop slam.
Nailed it.
Ollie, up it. How could they get away with that? That's not legal. Buzz with the easy kick out.
Too early in the match to end it. Beautiful technique.
He's looking a little weary here. I'd say he's starting to feel the pressure a bit.
This match is trending in a bad direction for him right now, guys. He's going to want to make some changes if he wants to stay in it.
Well, he's certainly looking a little worse for wear, but that doesn't mean you should count him out just yet. I'm sure. What a disgusting way to treat a WWE official. This match.
As Buzz is set to take on Kurt Hawkins in this non-title match, we have to discuss what happened last week when Bray Wyatt appeared and essentially threatened Buzz.
That was creepy. I don't have a good feeling about what might happen next.
When the Eater of Worlds sets his sights on you, nothing good can come from it.
You have to wonder if the specter of Bray Wyatt looming over Buzz will be a distraction from him going forward.
Normally, I'd say it would be a concern, but luckily he's facing Kurt Hawkins, who's on a bit of a losing streak, to say the least.
Boom, what impact!
He's starting to feel it here. He's going to have to cut off his opponent's offense quickly.
Hey, you're going to absorb some punishment in a wrestling match. It just goes along with the territory, and he knows that. I doubt he's all that concerned at this point.
I know it's early, but if things stay the way they are, winning this match might just be a pipe dream for him.
Oh, nasty impact. He's got the shoulders down.
This singles match has come to an end. Wow.
As Buzz is set to take on Curt Hawkins in this non-title match, we have to discuss what happened last week when Bray Wyatt appeared and essentially threatened Buzz.
That was creepy. I don't have a good feeling about what might happen next.
When the Eater of Worlds sets his sights on you, nothing good can come from it.
You have to wonder if the specter of Bray Wyatt looming over Buzz will be a distraction from him going forward.
Normally, I'd say it would be a concern, but luckily he's facing Curt Hawkins, who's on a bit of a losing streak, to say the least.
Ooh, what impact.
There he goes, crashing to the floor.
You gotta believe this one's over. He's starting to stagger a bit. He's still got plenty of gas left in his tank, though.
Byron, he looks like he has no idea where he is.
Yeah, he is definitely on Dream Street, Michael.
We may have a count out here, guys.
It certainly looks that way, Michael.
He wants no part of the outside.
Nailed it. Oh!
Oh, look at that. Down to the floor. Drop down.
Big elbow.
Knocked off his feet.
Now that's a takedown.
His shoulders are down. Buzz with the easy kick out.
Too soon.
He's got him covered. Buzz with the easy kick out. Not yet.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He's looking a little off balance.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
What a stomp. Good grief. Double, this might be it. Oh. Shoulders down, is it enough? Early kick out, referee right on top of the action. That's too early for that.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Beautiful technique.
Harsh impact. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Who knows what's going to happen? This match could go anywhere. Power bomb.
He's in the driver's seat now. There may be no coming back from that slam, Cole.
He wants no part of the outside. He's in trouble. This could... What a strike.
This one is over. Boy, that would... Yes! Unreal performance.
Now let's take another look at these guys in action.
He's getting it done here. He was on point the entire...
You
Not
hear that
again.
It's the sound of insects buzzing all around us. But unlike you, they serve a purpose. My fireflies light up the night so maggots can seek out and dine on rotten flesh and waste. But you're simply a parasite, feeding off of everyone you encounter and giving nothing in return. Your lineage itself was built on someone whose sole purpose was to leave death in their path, to exterminate. And I find that amusing, because that is exactly what I'm going to do to you. You see, at TLC, you can leave your precious title at home. I'm not concerned with that trivial ornament. What I am concerned with is your demise, your extermination.
I'm not going to stand here and let you try to play mind games with me. But what I will do is accept your challenge for a match at TLC.
What is happening?
I have no idea, but this is a sick man we're dealing with.
Luckily, we're not the ones dealing with him. He's Buzz's problem now at TLC.
Yeah. Hey, Matt. Sorry to interrupt, whatever it is you're doing.
What does it look like? I'm rosining my violin bow as one does.
Yeah, of course. Listen, I've got a match coming up against Bray Wyatt, and I was just kind of hoping you might be able to give me some advice.
Brother Buzz, are you woken?
I don't think so.
If one is not woken, then there is no hope in combating a force such as the monster you speak of. And even I, who is supremely woken, have lost many battles to him in the Great War.
Okay, so how do I become woken?
That is like asking how your vessel breathes the air. It must materialize on its own. Or there is the technique of a jaunt to the multiverse, but all this rosining about and dispensing of wisdom has given me much weary. I must retreat to my quarters. Good evening, compeer.
Okay, thanks. I guess.
Well, I'm not sure that was very helpful for Buzz. Coming up next up...
Oh! It's Bray Wyatt!
And they're ready to go in the backstage area.
Oh, man, they're surrounded by concrete walls and so many other items that can inflict major pain.
Action is on the move now. Never a dull moment around here.
In the face! Uh-oh.
Watch out!
Oh, shoulder first!
Guys, you don't think...
Oh, no,
You don't think...
I can't watch.
Not like this, oh my God!
Uh-oh.
Is he really gonna do this?
This is bad. Oh, no. Oh, this is sick. Sister Abigail! Come on now!
Please don't do this.
Oh,
my God!
What kind of twisted individual would destroy something that meant so much to Buzz?
Bray Wyatt would. The man operates under a different set of rules. I can't believe this.
There you see Buzz arriving for his match tonight at TLC versus Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, I noticed he wasn't driving his van because Bray Wyatt torched it.
And that wasn't just any van. It was a gift from his late father. You have to imagine he'll be seeking revenge on Bray Wyatt tonight.
I know you were cleared.
Hey.
Hey, you probably don't want to talk about it right now, but I'm sorry about what Bray did to your van. I know it meant a lot to you.
Thanks. I appreciate you saying that. Wait. Were you gonna hug me because that's your thing, or because you're worried about what might happen tonight?
More the second one.
I'll be fine. The only person anyone should be worried about is Bray Wyatt.
Where is Bray taking him? Somebody needs to stop this.
How are you feeling today?
Not great. I'm sore, I have a nasty headache. I only remember bits and pieces of what happened.
Probably a side effect of whatever Bray Wyatt used to knock you unconscious.
Could also explain some of the things I saw out there.
A full recovery is what's most important right now. But unfortunately, we don't know yet how long that might take. So I have some bad news. Triple H is making me strip you of your title due to the injuries you've suffered.
I'll make it back in time to defend the title. I know I can.
I believe you can too. But Triple H doesn't want to wait around and see. He said his decision was final. I'm sorry. Now try to get some rest, okay?
It's been weeks since we last saw Buzz after his kidnapping and battle with Bray Wyatt at Wyatt's compound.
I know you don't like to ease into things, so you'll be in action tonight in a tag match versus The Bar.
Yeah, I got your text about it earlier. Who's my partner?
I thought I'd leave that up to you.
Hey, I heard from my dad.
Something's different about you, and I can't put my finger on it. No, I just figured it out. It's that You no longer have a title around your waist. In fact, it wasn't that long ago that you had 2 titles, and now they're both gone. Things change pretty fast around here, don't they? There's no way in hell I'd be your tag partner tonight. The scuttlebutt around town is that you're looking for a co-producer tonight. Oh, God, how about Buzz Gold? No, that's terrible, geez. Darn it, Goldust. You always come on too strong.
Hey.
Yes! I won't let you. You got it.
Up next is the big one. The score between these teams will be settled right there.
We have a team led by one of the best talents on the roster to date.
It's one of the hottest superstars in WWE, Buzz!
Introducing first.
You gotta believe this one's over. Both legal men are in the ring and set to start things off here. We're ready to go.
Cesaro has to be considered one of the pound-for-pound strongest competitors in WWE.
And speaking of pound, he's got the strongest uppercuts ever seen in a WWE ring.
Harsh impact.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
What a DDT! Ooh!
Cesaro not looking so great right now.
This tag team match can get out of hand quickly if he doesn't mount an offense soon.
By the looks of things, I don't think he expected his opponent to be as motivated as he clearly is here tonight.
An incredible combination.
All in admit to something I can respect about Cesaro. He embraces challenges wherever he can get his hands dirty. He isn't someone who asks for a microphone often, but that's because he prefers his wrestling and the Cesaro section to do all the talking for him.
Byron, you bring up Cesaro's preference to speak through action. Cesaro said he's had his list of doubters, but the Cesaro section has never doubted him because they see what he's all about inside the squared circle.
Listen, I'm not sure there's a great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around. Beautiful technique.
In May of 2017, SmackDown Live saw an incredible women's tag team match when Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch squared off against welcoming committee members Natalya and Carmella. The rivalry between these women got so intense that Naomi was in Flair and Lynch's corner. And Tamina...
Oh my gosh, what a strike. Right on the mark. He's in complete control now.
I think only a group as treacherous as the welcoming committee could bring Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair back together. Natalya's power set the tone for the match and gave her team an advantage. That was until Carmella's overconfidence let the Irish last kicker turn the tide and get back into the match. And then it was elementary from there for the Irish-born superstar.
Naomi did an excellent job of making sure any quote-unquote committee nonsense cost her girls the match. Once Becky Lynch got Carmella locked in the disarmor, there was nothing for the Staten Island Princess to do but to tap out. And it didn't take long for that to happen.
That's how you wear down your opponent. When this guy's on, look out.
There's one. Y dos. The tripleta.
Good night.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
He knows he's in trouble.
Uh-oh. Oh, right to the face. This one is over.
Can he do it here?
They did it!
Now let's take a look back at these guys in action.
I remember this part very well. And here's the last piece of the puzzle.
Here are your winners, the King, Luis Diaz, and Goldust.
Another exciting tag team match in the books.
They make it look so effortless.
Despite the challenges Buzz faced tonight, he still managed to come out on top. What a return to Monday Night Raw.
Not again.
Apparently, Bray Wyatt has unfinished business.
And he's not alone.
Oh, and look at the punches, teeing off.
Set to the outside. Oh, from behind. That'll give you some whiplash.
Buzz is outnumbered now.
What are they going to do?
Ooh, what an elbow.
Ouch. Bray Wyatt making his presence felt. What a shocking turn of events.
It's Finn Balor! Luckily for Buzz, he appears to have made an ally in Finn Balor.
I want to know who the heck that guy in the sheet mask was. Byron, go ask Bray.
No thanks.
I welcomed you back last week because I missed you, Buzz. I really did. We became so close before your unfortunate injuries took you away from me. So I waited eagerly for you to return while you convalesced. But it was during that time that I met a man. Someone who was once a host of your parasitic behavior. You traveled up and down the road together. But when it came time to emerge from the underground, you left his carcass for the vultures. He was no use to you anymore. But he is of great use to me. You see, in our last encounter, you destroyed something important to me, and now I will destroy someone important to you. But this is of your doing, Buzz. You left him for the vultures, remember? I'm simply doing what comes naturally. Swooping down and consuming the flesh that you left exposed.
We still have no idea who this guy is. You have got to be kidding me. Bray Wyatt has recruited Cole Quinn?
Or whatever's left of him.
Somehow, this just got even more personal.
Cole. Cole, it's me. I don't know what he's done to you, but I know you're still in there somewhere. You're just confused. I know he can play tricks on your mind because that's what he did to me, but whatever he told you, it's not true. I'm your friend. I care about you.
Your words are falling on deaf ears. Cole, show him whose side you're on.
Last time we saw Cole Quinn, he was wrestling in Japan.
This is not the same Cole Quinn we saw then.
No, that Cole Quinn was on good terms with Buzz, and now it appears Bray Wyatt has broken Cole down both physically and mentally.
It's obvious that the issues between you two are far from over. So at Survivor Series, you're going to face each other in a rematch. But this time, I'm going to make sure that the match makes it to the ring and stays there. And there will also be no way for anyone to interfere. Because your match will be taking place in a steel cage.
Buzz is going to get a shot to even the score with Bray Wyatt in a steel cage match at Survivor Series. We have 15 feet of steel. The stakes are enormous, and it's all happening next.
We have a real fan favorite against Bray Wyatt.
And remember, in a steel cage match, you can win by submission, pinfall, or escaping the cage. Always a sight to behold.
That music can mean only one thing. It's Buzz!
Making his way to the ring from Santiago, Chile, weighing in at 245 pounds, the King, Luis Diaz.
Is it me, or is this guy's 15 minutes of fame expired?
I think it's just you because, just like a good mattress, Buzz's success seemingly has no expiration date.
Is that why?
Definitely an electric feeling to this venue tonight.
Well, the door's locked, and at this point, the competitors might just be wondering exactly what they've gotten themselves into.
What an uppercut!
effectively using the knee.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Bray Wyatt on the defensive. He looks incredibly motivated, though. Don't expect him to be down for long.
What a stomp. Good grief.
Bray Wyatt going for it early.
He got body on body there, but that's about it.
Way too early.
Oh, my DDT.
Lights out.
And it's Bray Wyatt executing the reversal.
Oh, nasty impact.
Looks like he's starting to sweat now. I fully expect him to bounce back, though. This is the type of one-on-one atmosphere where he thrives.
Against all odds, he's got the victory.
Michael Cole, Corey Graves, Byron Saxton here to call what will surely be a highly contested matchup.
Look at them, locked inside that cage like a couple of rabid animals.
Oh, look at this. Striking blow. Ooh. Oh, what impact. Nailed it. Ooh, what impact. Back body drop. You see that height on that?
Definitely not where you want to be right now.
Gotta find a way to get out of this, Michael. The best way to describe combatants clashing inside a steel cage is its battle of attrition. Sometimes a superstar is left with no choice but to fight fire with fire and do whatever they need to do in order to win the match. And sometimes it comes down to a He goes for the cover.
And a kick out. Not even close on that one.
It'll take more than that. I understand showboating is part of it, but Bray better not lose sight of...
Looking to lock it in here. Byron, you touched on this earlier, but it's so important for a superstar to accept that there's nowhere to run and nowhere to hide in a steel cage match. And he breaks free.
Just when you thought he was out of this one. And look at the quickness by Wyatt. Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way. The steel cage is a massive enclosure that stands 15 feet in height. For almost 35 years, a select group of high flyers have taken their aerial assaults to greater heights. And when I say that, I mean superstars climb to the top of the steel cage, the real high-rent district, and dive off onto their opponent. And that all started with one man in October of 1983, Jimmy Superfly Snuka.
To your point earlier, Byron, we've definitely seen some unbelievable attacks be launched from the top of the steel cage. And you mentioned the most iconic, the steel cage match for the Intercontinental Championship that saw Jimmy Superfly Snuka clash against bitter rival, the magnificent Morocco.
There's no denying that Superfly set the bar. You look over the years to people like Jeff and Matt Hardy.
Counter here.
Oh, boy, he is rolling. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
He's left wide open here.
I don't think he even realizes it. He looks dazed.
This is about to get bad. Bray Wyatt clearly out of his element here.
You have to wonder if he could recover from this, guys.
That confidence he had on his face at the start of this match sure has disappeared, and with good reason. He's taken quite a beating.
Vicious strike. Will Buzz be able to continue?
I doubt it.
Things don't look good for Bray Wyatt. And look at the quickness by Wyatt.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
He's going to do it.
Here he goes.
So precise with the super kick.
But is it enough to defeat Wyatt here?
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered. But is it enough to defeat?
Tear the features clean off your face.
But is it enough to defeat Wyatt here? Things don't look good for Bray Wyatt.
There's one. Y dos. This beautiful technique.
But is it enough to defeat Wyatt here? Bray Wyatt's just getting overwhelmed. And look at the quickness by Wyatt.
Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
He may very well have run out of gas.
Wow, I thought he was a goner.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Drop kick. Oh, no, he's taken down.
You know, I don't think he has much left.
Harsh impact. What a strike.
Oh, nice belly to back.
That could be a game changer.
He's got him down. This is it. Buzz with the easy kick out.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
The intensity of this match has been incredible.
Nailed it.
He's making a statement here with this attack. Boom, what impact. Oof. I'll tell you what, this is one they'll be talking about tomorrow at Workers' School, that's for sure. What a hellaciously physical match these gladiators have put themselves through. The intensity of this has been incredible.
Ooh, what impact.
Things are not looking very good right now. Going to have to find a way to regroup. At some point, the referee may want to think about stopping this one before somebody gets seriously injured.
He's definitely tapped the power source.
Looking at it here.
Big splash. And there it is, boys.
That undoubtedly.
He can pin his opponent right here. He's got to be running on empty at this point.
Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take.
Here is Bray Wyatt in position now. He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Bray Wyatt reverses it. I don't know how much more damage one person could take. I don't care how tough you are.
Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way.
Oh, nasty impact.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Both of these superstars looking a little worse for wear right now.
When this guy's on, look out. These superstars have tried everything. They have something left in their arsenal. They have to, but can they dig down deep enough to find it?
The tripleta. Good night. That's what he was looking for, Michael.
What a stomp! Good grief! Looking for the finish. And this might be it.
Oh, my. Can he finish him off here?
He's lining him up. He's looking.
What a boot. But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
What a strike.
But is it enough to defeat Wyatt here? Nobody.
That'll pretty much do it.
Wait a second. That's Cole Quinn.
So much for the cage preventing anyone from interfering.
And it's 2-on-1 yet again.
Here comes Finn Balor.
This is exactly what Kurt Angle didn't want to happen.
Too late now.
Sister Abigail on Buzz.
This time, Finn Balor can't help him.
It's over. Bray Wyatt has managed to defeat Buzz in a steel cage match where all hell broke loose. Welcome back to Raw, where Buzz is still feeling the effects from his brutal match last night with Bray Wyatt.
You're too late. I used up all the trainer's ice.
I don't blame you. That was quite a battle out there last night.
Well, thanks again for trying to even up the odds.
No need for thanks. After what they did to me last night, it's become a little bit personal for me too.
I just can't believe that I gave it everything I had and Bray still managed to come out on top.
Was it really everything?
Of course it was. What are you saying?
I'm saying, to beat someone like Bray Wyatt, you need to get past what you think are your limits and embrace your inner demon. At least, that's what worked for me.
I'm willing to do whatever it takes to beat Bray and get Cole back. I just have no idea how I'm supposed to find my inner demon.
Yeah. If it is demons that you seek, you should consider venturing to the multiverse with me again.
Wait, did he say again?
Yeah, I've never been to the multiverse with you before.
You have been before, in a different vessel, which is why it was deleted from your memory.
I don't know about this.
You said you were willing to do whatever it takes.
I'm not sure about this either, Buzz.
I thought a steel cage match.
Since he's... That's good.
Do not or win the 7 high. Welcome to the multiverse. It's delightful, isn't it?
This is amazing.
There is even more to see if you open your mind and look towards the cosmos. You will encounter the various vessels that we have existed in. Ah, yes. I was once a great Egyptian pharaoh in Giza. Unfortunately, that vessel met its demise from the bite of that wicked asp. Do you remember, Brother Buzz? You roamed about Antarctica centuries ago.
Was I some kind of explorer?
No, you were a polar bear.
Oh, let me guess. I was a shark too.
No, your vessel was eaten by a shark off the coast of Australia in the 1940s. How gruesome.
What's that?
I think it's the blade of Baron.
Good match, Van Gogh.
It seems as if we've slipped into the current dimension.
I'm truly happy for you.
I don't want to be here.
Big things are happening for us.
He is a soul most tortured who has lived many conflicted existences.
Wakey, wakey.
I said I don't want to be here. Make it stop.
You must face your fears to find your inner demon, Brother Buzz.
Setbacks due to hallucinations. I warned you not to get on Triple H's bad time.
You're like a son to me. You're like a son to me. You're like a son to me.
Stop! That's it! You did it! You're now ready to create your alter ego that will walk beside the Demon King. Yes. You are now ready to delete the consumer of terrestrial entities. Yes.
Hey, where have you been? I've been looking all over for you. Bzzz. Wake up. I'm talking to you.
Finn?
Where have you been?
I was in the multiverse with Matt Hardy finding my inner demon, just like you suggested.
You've been gone for weeks.
Weeks?
Welcome back, Brother Buzz. I neglected to mention that the multiverse creates rifts in the Earth's time spectrum. What felt like 30 mortal minutes was indeed many weeks.
Oh, God.
But it was well worth it in your effort to make the vile Bray Wyatt obsolete.
Weeks.
You're probably a little out of sorts right now, but our big tag match versus Bray Wyatt and Cole is tonight, So you need to get your head on straight if we're going to defeat them and have any chance of helping Cole get out from under Bray's control.
Don't worry, okay? I may have been gone for much longer than expected, but I found what I was looking for. And you'll be seeing it tonight. Weeks.
The superstar known as Buzz is here.
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 435 pounds, the King, Luis Diaz, and the Demon King, Finn Balor. And their opponents, at a combined weight of 495 pounds,
After everything that's transpired between Buzz and Bray Wyatt the last few months, it's come down to this, an Extreme Rules tag match, where these four men are going to use everything at their disposal to tear each other apart.
Let's not forget, despite Buzz's animosity for Bray Wyatt, he still wants to help Bray's partner, Cole win. That has to have an impact on Buzz's performance in this match.
Well, Buzz is going to have to put that aside tonight, because if he doesn't, he'll never be able to beat Bray Wyatt. Cole Quinn will be gone forever.
I think he can. This is a side of Buzz like we've never seen before.
That'll hinder your modeling career.
Whack! Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
Oh, my DDT!
Spiked him.
Kick!
He's a bit off his game here, but we all know that he isn't afraid of a good fight, which is what we're seeing here.
Yeah, but he's got a very untraditional approach tonight, which includes spending a great deal of time outside the ring. That might help him in the long run.
We'll see. The good news for him is that he doesn't appear to have taken too much offense up to this point, but that can obviously all change here.
Bringing it back into the ring. Gotta wonder how this is gonna end, Byron.
Whatever happens, it's not going to be good. I can tell you that.
It'll destroy your face. Belly to back suplex.
He's not looking like himself here. I don't think he expected to be in this position.
Must be in a hurry.
And he stops the count.
What a headbutt.
Vicious.
Whack. Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
Separate your shoulder, that'll divorce it.
Things not looking great for Finn Balor. The Tornado Tag Team atmosphere appears to be getting the best of him here.
This is all part of the process, guys. He knew he would take on some offense here tonight. He just has to make sure he keeps it to a minimum.
Got the leg.
Oh, what's this? Finn Balor is in all kinds of trouble.
Big slam. Something big is coming. This could be huge.
Oh no, Bray Wyatt got outclassed.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
What a strike. What a strike. Right on the mark.
And it's Bray Wyatt executing the reversal.
And Finn Balor slips out of harm's way.
Extraordinary elusivity.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Counter here.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Uh-oh. In position. Look out. Here it comes.
The tripleta.
Good night.
I knew it was only a matter of time. This is where Finn Balor's at home.
Coup de grace.
This one's over, guys.
Here's a cover.
The pinfall and the victory.
I can't believe what we just witnessed. Steel cage matches never fail to surprise and amaze.
And this is how he ended it.
He did it! It took channeling his inner demon to walk alongside the Demon King Finn Balor, but Buzz has finally defeated Bray Wyatt.
But where does Cole Quinn stand in all of this now?
It's over now, Cole. Bray never cared about you, but I do. Come with me. Everything will be okay.
I'm sorry, Buzz. I don't know what happened.
It's okay. It's all over.
This is bigger than revenge. Buzz has seemingly rescued his friend Cole Quinn from Bray Wyatt's control.
Finn Balor doesn't just throw that gesture around anyone.
It's reminiscent of what we saw between Buzz and AJ Styles in Japan. But what does it mean?
It means that Finn Balor and Buzz have formed a bond that won't soon be broken. After his huge win at the Royal Rumble, Buzz is ready to address the WWE
I
Universe.
was recently on a podcast where they said that after I unleashed my inner demon to defeat Bray Wyatt, that I was now the new monster among men in WWE. You can either agree or disagree with that statement, but it got me thinking. If I really want a nickname like that, I have to earn it. Which brings me to Braun Strowman. What better way to become the new monster among men than to defeat the old monster among men and become Universal Champion? So I might be crazy, but Braun, I'm calling you out. Let's find out face to face if I am what they say I am.
That is not Braun Strowman. No, but he's just as dangerous.
Possibly more.
The new monster among men, huh, Buzz? It sounds like someone's gotten a little full of themselves. Now, I'll admit, you've had some success. But that's because you've had it way too easy under Kurt Angle. Now, sure, you've had some tough battles, and I've stripped you of your title when you were injured. But Kurt's pretty much been looking out for you the entire time. Well, that all changes now. Because I'm going to personally make sure that nothing on Raw is ever easy for you again. That means no more of you getting to request matches, let alone title shots whenever you want. In case you need a reminder, you don't have that kind of authority. I do. So if you want a shot at Braun Strowman and his Universal title, it'll be on my terms. First, you'll have to win a handicap match tonight versus The Bar.
Triple H is stacking the deck against Buzz.
You tried to stop
What's new?
me at every turn, from the Indies to NXT to SmackDown, and now here on Raw, and I'm still standing. This time will be no different. I'll overcome whatever you put in front of me to become the Universal Champion.
That's great, but you didn't let me finish. It's not going to be a 2-on-1 handicap match. It's going to be a 3-on-1. Because you're facing The Bar and Samoa Joe. And by the way, that match is going to happen right now. I told you I'd never forget what you did.
Buzz has to beat The Bar and Samoa Joe? Ha! There's no way he pulls this off.
I'm going to have to agree with you, Corey. These odds seem truly insurmountable.
Harsh impact.
What's the strategy for Buzz in a match like this?
It's simple. Pray for a miracle. This might be it. Oh, my.
Block. You gotta believe this one's over.
Hooked up in the corner.
Exploder suplex.
a stomp. Good grief.
Oh, man, what a leg drop.
Oh, torturous knee.
He's taking some offense. Looks like he may have let his guard down there for a moment, and it cost him.
Slam down hard.
Oh, like a heavy bag. Oh, look at this.
Oh, the DDT. There's one. Y dos. La tripleta. Good night.
He's in control now.
The night could be over for Cesaro.
Here it comes. He's got him. What is... That'll hinder your modeling career.
But did he go for it too early?
Now that got those shoulders on the mat. He gets the shoulder up before 3.
The Swiss cyborg refusing to be shut down.
That's what Cesaro's all about.
Ooh, what impact. Beautiful technique.
Right in the mouth. Ooh, what a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent.
He's in a bad spot, guys.
I wouldn't be surprised if he hightails it through the crowd. You should go with him, Byron.
Look at Sheamus having a good time.
Gutbuster.
What a stomp. Good grief. Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
He's in a little bit of trouble now. He can't be happy with how this is going right now.
Listen to this crowd. They can see this handicap match is starting to slip away from him here.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, chin-breaking uppercut. That's called make. He's going for the pin. And he doesn't stay down for long.
Nice kick out.
Eludes that one. Gets out of the way of that one.
This capacity crowd starting to sense the end is near, and I don't disagree.
Counter here. Look at this. Boom. Nice. He's not going to like this. He wants...
Oh, man, what a boot. To think, I almost wrote him off earlier.
He's lining him up. What is... tear the features clean off your face.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
Given the number of times... Oh, nasty impact. Direct impact to the chest. Nasty kick to the face.
The air just came out of the Cesaro section with that one.
Boom, impact. There's one. Y dos. La tripleta. Good night. That might just be the final nail in the coffin.
What is...
Oh, what a boot. We may be looking at our winner here, guys. Nailed it.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Oof.
Took him out at the knee.
The shoulders are down. One. And there's the kick out by Samoa Joe.
Not yet. Too early.
Using the elbow as a weapon.
Oh, and it's a reversal.
Oh.
Wow, I thought he was a goner. And no luck against Joe there.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Guys, this is where we find out what he's made of.
Handicap matches are all about the odds, Cole, and sometimes understanding and navigating those odds correctly, as fair or unfair as they may seem, can make all the difference in the world.
Well, it'd be unrealistic to expect him to not at least take some offense here. The good news for him is that he still appears to be in a better place.
The tripleta.
Good night.
Can he finish him off here?
Oh, man, Joe doesn't even know where he is.
What is Buzz having? Super kick!
But can he follow up here?
Shoulders on the mat. One. Sheamus looking a little bit uneasy here.
He definitely has his work cut out for him here in this handicap match.
This may very well be the opportunity his opponent was looking for to turn this thing around.
DDT! Lights out. This is not the place where you want to underestimate your competition.
Absolutely not. This could be the end of him at any moment right now.
That killer instinct Samoa Joe has.
Joe is in position. Big time slam.
Vicious. Wow, what a gritty performance.
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
Samoa Joe is looking to end this thing.
Coquina clutch! Coquina clutch! Coquina clutch! This one's over, Byron. This is his opportunity to win this thing.
After his huge win at the Royal Rumble. What's the strategy for Buzz in a match like this?
It's simple. Pray for a miracle.
Oh, the old European uppercut. Cutting it close here, guys.
What a coward. He's trying to get himself counted out, Cole. Beautiful technique.
After his huge win at the Royal Rumble. Nailed it. What's the strategy for Buzz in a match like this?
It's simple. Pray for a miracle.
Oh, what an uppercut. Oh, what impact.
Trouble in paradise.
You gotta believe this one's over.
What a strike.
Oh, clothesline.
After his huge win at the Royal Rumble. What's the strategy for Buzz in a match like this?
It's simple. Pray for a miracle. Boom!
Boom, what impact.
Look at this. Oh, what incredible power.
Wow, what a...
Here we go.
He looks to be losing a bit of leverage here.
Oh, and he slips out.
Wow, looked to me like he had it locked in pretty good. I guess not.
This might be it. Oh, my.
Oh, nasty impact. Oh. If this match heads outside, things can go south real quick.
Let's hope not.
Lariat.
He's starting to show signs of fatigue. He's really going to need to create some space for himself.
The important thing is that he doesn't overreact here. He's taken on a little bit of damage, but it's nothing he can't overcome.
This thing appears to be slipping away from him in a hurry, guys, and you can bet he envisioned things going much differently for him heading into this match.
Big time impact from way up high.
Ooh, right to the face.
I like the combination punch. He might. Clothesline! But he's got a... Oh, right to the chest.
And the odds just swung in Buzz's favor. There's one. Y dos. The tripleta. Good night.
I'm not sure how much he has left.
The night could be over for Cesaro.
He's lining him up. What does Buzz have?
So precise with the super kick.
Will Buzz be able to continue?
I doubt it.
Cesaro is in a real bad spot.
Beautiful technique. Can he finish the job?
The night could be over for Cesaro.
He's got the shoulders down. 2 count and a kick out.
The Swiss cyborg refusing to be shut down.
That's what Cesaro's all about. And no luck against Cesaro there. Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way. Takes him down in a major way, too. The slam!
He's out there in no man's land.
And got to find a way to get to safety, Cole.
I'm not sure he can.
Gonna have to get back in the ring here, guys.
Running out of time. Boom!
He's in a vulnerable spot now, guys.
Look at him. He's wide open for attack.
We may have a count out here, guys.
It certainly looks that way, Michael. Wow, look at that combination punch.
Sheamus looking a little bit surprised here.
He's up against an almost unwinnable battle here in this handicap match.
Well, I don't think his performance here tonight is necessarily one I would point to if I were to instruct an up-and-comer on how to win a handicap match.
This is exactly the opening his opponent was looking for. It wasn't easy to find, but hey, he found it. Finally.
He's in a bad spot, guys.
I wouldn't be surprised if he hightails it through the crowd. You should go with him, Byron.
Look out, look out. This could be it.
And the big right hands, unloading.
This could be the turning point, Cole.
Guys, it's imperative he gets back in the ring.
Yeah, otherwise he's looking at a countout.
He looks for it once again.
Cesaro can be a little much to take, especially at times like this.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Oh! Reverses it.
He's looking incredibly fatigued right now.
Things are looking dire for Buzz.
Oh, my.
All but over.
He has got to do something quick. Boy, at this point, he's going to need to have some magic up his sleeve if he wants to get back in this match.
There's one. Y dos. The tripleta.
Good night. That's how you put an exclamation point on a match.
What does Buzz have?
So precise with the super kick. That might just be the final nail in the coffin.
Samoa Joe is getting overwhelmed.
And there's the cover. 2 in a kick out, much to nobody's surprise.
The Destroyer still has destruction to dish out.
That is a frightening thought.
And Joe getting the shoulder up.
Too early in the match to end it.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Oh, like a heavy bag.
Oh, chin-breaking uppercut.
Trust me, if you're a WWE superstar, this is not where you want to be.
No way. Oh, what impact.
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque. Now the harsh impact. Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way. And no luck against Joe there. Wow, I thought he was a goner.
Boom, what impact.
At the arm. What a stop. Good grief. Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way.
Looking for the win. Is he done?
Cesaro is letting his opponent know how they do it on the continent.
After his huge win at the Royal Rumble. What's the strategy for Buzz in a match like this?
It's simple. Pray for a miracle. Oh, nasty impact.
Elbow right to the back of the neck.
Oof. Nailed it.
This might be it. Oh, my.
Boom! This isn't where he wants to be, guys.
He needs to get back inside that ring.
He's in a vulnerable spot now, guys.
Look at him. He's wide open for attack. This might be it. Oh, my.
He's out there in no man's land.
Hey, he's got to find a way to get to safety, Cole.
I'm not sure he can.
What a stomp.
Good grief. Ooh, what impact. Wow, look at that combination punch.
Nailed it. Oh, look at
dos. The tripleta.
Good night.
No doubt about that one.
What does Buzz have it?
So precise with the super kick.
I knew it was only a matter of time. Oh, man, Joe doesn't even know where he is.
There's a pin now. He's done it. He's done it. I can't believe it. He's done it. And here's a look back at some of the action from the previous match. I don't know how, but somehow Buzz did it.
I can't believe it.
Now let's see if Triple H gives him the Universal title shot.
Oh, no.
It's the Universal Champion, Braun Strowman.
I don't think he's out here to congratulate Buzz on his win.
Oh, and look at the punches.
Teeing off. What's next? Oh, no! Oh, incredible power slam. So much torque.
Triple H looks on with approval as Braun Strowman has sent a message to Buzz that there's only one monster among men in the WWE Universe.
Braun! Just calm down. You'll have a chance to get revenge on Braun Strowman.
How?
Let me explain. Triple H held up his end of the deal he made with you last week. Since you won the handicap match, you're getting a Universal title shot versus Braun Strowman.
That's great.
There's a catch.
Of course there is. There's always a catch with Triple H. What is it?
You'll also be facing Samoa Joe, The Miz, Elias, and Bray Wyatt in an Elimination Chamber match. All participants will face off in a 6-man tag team match later tonight on Raw.
Am I on Braun's team?
No.
Perfect.
Wow, not one, but two huge announcements by General Manager Kurt Angle. Buzz is about to start trending. This matchup of future Elimination Chamber opponents has produced some odd pairings, to say the least.
Yeah, just think about the history Buzz has with almost every one of these guys.
I think that's exactly why Triple H handpicked these superstars.
With all that being said, it's going to be quite the uphill battle for Buzz at Elimination Chamber
if he hopes to walk out with the Universal title.
Beautiful technique. Oof. Harsh impact. Oh, and a DDT. Oh, nasty impact.
Buster plants him. Back between the ropes. Braun Strowman fans with some reason to worry about here.
He came into this match expecting a fight, and that's exactly what he's getting.
Nothing to worry about here, Cole.
Something that is always important in a six-man match is having the ability to perform double team moves. One of the things that successful six-man teams try and execute are double team moves, and then have the third team member perform a signature or finishing maneuver to deliver maximum impact to an opponent.
Teamwork is always paramount in a six-man tag match. Superstars want to be able to have a level of teamwork where two members of the trio perform a double team move, and the third member follows that up with a move so their opponent is really down for the count.
The key is to deliver the maximum amount of punishment to your opponent in the least amount of time. You have until the referee's count of 5.
This is it.
Carnage in the form of fallen WWE superstars is just part of Bray Wyatt's plan of total domination. The mysterious prophet has also ambushed WWE champions. Bray Wyatt truly does not care who feels his evil wrath.
What a stomp!
Good grief!
On the topic of Bray Wyatt's attacks by Iron, throughout Bray's career, the man has sought to erase beloved WWE icons, including John Cena, The Undertaker, and The Rock. And he's had some success shortening the careers of these legends.
Look, Cole, Bray Wyatt is out there. Yes, he believes he's a god, but he's also a former SmackDown Tag Team Champion and has held the most prestigious prize in our business, the WWE Championship.
And now he's woken.
True.
Boom, what impact! Backbreaker!
He's on the defensive here. And you know, all three of the superstars he's up against won't back down at any point during this match.
You know, there's an art to being a successful tag team competitor. And right now, he resembles more of a finger painter.
I know it's somewhat early still, but this could be a pivotal point in this match, guys. Let's see how he reacts here.
Bray Wyatt on the defensive. I think it's safe to say that the action so far in this six-man tag team match is exactly what we expected.
I know it's early, but he has to do everything in his power not to let this get out of hand.
You gotta believe this one's over.
You want to talk about a finishing move that puts your lights out? Just look at when Bray Wyatt drops an opponent with Sister Abigail.
Ooh, what impact! Bringing it back between the ropes. We've seen so many superstars fall from the power of Bray Wyatt and from the devastation that occurs at his hands by the way of Sister Abigail.
When we talk about the fear and the horror that's created by Bray Wyatt, so much of that can be attributed to the power of Sister Abigail. The maneuver is a chilling fate to all who try to stop the self-professed Eater of Worlds.
His partner wants back in.
Yeah, but what you want and what you get are often two very different things.
Incredible impact.
Nailed it. Elias forced to play defense here.
And you know all three of the superstars he's up against won't back down at any point during this match.
Hey, you're going to get hurt in a match like this. That's just the way it is. There's really no way around it. When a superstar is in a six-man match, one of the most important things to remember is knowing when to tag out and get the fresh member of your team in the ring. We've talked about continuity many times on this program, but it's more than that. You don't...
Is this a preview of what's to come for Buzz in the Elimination Chamber?
This is what happens when you're surrounded by people who despise you. Byron, you should know what that's like.
Huh? Buzz ducks out of harm's way.
Ron's not gonna like that.
Look out, the monster among men has been unleashed. Thankfully, the Miz got away unscathed.
Because he ran away.
Wouldn't you?
Good point. If this is what's happening now, imagine what these men are going to do to each other inside Elimination Chamber. How is Buzz going to defeat this man in an Elimination Chamber match to win the Universal title?
How is anyone going to?
Be careful what you wish for. It's a saying everyone has heard 1,000 times, except apparently you, Buzz, because you asked for this. You said you'd overcome whatever I put in front of you to win the Universal title. Well, this now stands in your path, along with 4 other superstars who cannot wait to tear you apart in an Elimination Chamber match. It makes me question your mental health, because only an insane person would wish unimaginable pain and suffering on themselves. Only an insane person would wish to be in a nursing home 50 years from now, unable to hug their grandchildren because of injuries they sustained decades earlier from these hands. But the SWAT team's not out here tonight to protect Braun Strowman from an insane person. No, Buzz. They're here to protect you. They're also here to protect my investment, because I want the WWE Universe to pay to see Braun Strowman end your short-lived career at Elimination Chamber. And finally, they're here to protect your wishes, no matter how insane they may be.
Buzz, I'm not usually a generous man, but at Elimination Chamber, I'm going to grant you all your wishes. Unfortunately for you, it's not going to be like when John Cena grants wishes. No. It'll be much, much worse.
What was that?
It's Buzz! It's Buzz!
What just happened?
He was wearing some kind of metal plate.
He borrowed a page out of Bret Hart's playbook.
So he's the one who's been watching old Nitros on WWE Network.
You think you're clever with the disguise and the metal plate, huh? We'll see if you can figure out how you're gonna survive this to win the Universal title in the Elimination Chamber match. The first two entrants will be you and Braun Strowman.
The path to the Universal title at Elimination Chamber just became even more difficult for Buzz.
I'm looking forward. Why is that?
When I competed, you know what? I've got no clue.
I'm sorry. I will say that.
There's more heavy metal enveloping this ring.
Byron, I'm not going to ask you this question because you're not cool.
This sadistic brainchild of Eric Bischoff.
I can tell you that none of these competitors are happy to be in the chamber, but they all want to be here because the winner will be remembered forever.
And from Santiago, Chile, weighing in at 245 pounds, the King, Luis Diaz.
What an intimidating sight this chamber must.
Take 6 of WWE's home.
There'll be no surprises as to who are the first two entrants in the Elimination Chamber. Thanks to Triple H, it'll be Buzz and Braun Strowman.
Thanks to Triple H, I think you have to give some credit to... Buzz is launched through the pod glass.
This is not the kind of start Buzz wanted.
And to make things worse, since Bray Wyatt's pod broke, he's now in the match.
Are Braun Strowman and Bray Wyatt going to work together to take on Buzz?
Harsh impact.
Boy, the time just flies, doesn't it?
Beautiful technique.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Oh, a knee right to the face.
That knee is a lethal weapon. The challenger's taking on some offense. But he certainly comes into this championship match with a ton of momentum.
Hey, Cole, when was the last time you saw somebody win an Elimination Chamber match without getting a few bumps and bruises?
They're going to lock it in here. Whoa, he gets out of it.
He's at another level right now, Michael.
Devastating elbow.
Oh, it'll break you in half. Oh, no.
And a reverse.
We're about to get another one.
The champ's absorbing some offense here. At this point, it's all about how he responds and potentially rebounds.
He's been gambling quite a bit here tonight. There's plenty of reward that goes along with being outside the ring as much as he has been. But there's a ton of potential risk.
He seemed more motivated than ever heading into this match, which makes me think he still has plenty of fight left in him.
Get in there, Ref.
Uh-oh. Watch out.
Oh, what a slam that hurt.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Oh, my slam with authority.
The challenger looking absolutely exhausted in there. Looks like he's starting to feel the pressure of competing in this championship match.
Oh, man, his family...
Guys, it's almost time for our next competitor. Scoop slam. Ooh. Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
The Miz is looking to fly.
he's taken off his feet.
I'll tell you, he can't afford to be horizontal at this point in the match, Cole.
Point of the elbow.
A quick reversal by Elias.
The monster among men picks his opponent up.
Oh, Braun Strowman slamming into the mat.
Is that it? Is it over? You're going to want to see your internist after a slam like that.
He's got him covered. Gets the shoulder up. Wow. What's it going to take? Not yet. What a stomp. Good grief. Vicious strike. Back suplex.
Oh, nasty impact.
We know what's coming here.
Samoa Joe looking a little startled.
Boom, what impact.
The champ's in a bad way now, Cole.
Moving into the cover with the title on the line.
New champion, new champion.
And that's elimination right there, guys.
With an exclamation point, no less.
Neckbreaker.
Whoa, Elias able to avoid damage.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
There's one. Dos. This, the tripleta. Good night. We might have a new champion here, guys.
Uh-oh, he's in trouble here. Samoa Joe might get an early 3 count. He hasn't done nearly enough to get the pin.
Oh, right to the side of the face. We may be looking at our
shoulders down. Championship on the line. Only a 2 count.
Just needs to do more damage.
What a driver. Samoa Joe is definitely starting to wane. The champ, his shoulders are down. Elbow right to the back of the neck. Oof. And there's the kick out by Samoa Joe. Counter here. Not sure how much more Strowman can take.
He may not even know where he's at this point, which is not a good look when your championship is on the line. Monsters don't impart much fear when they're in this position.
Bad spot for him to be in here, guys.
He's got to do something to get back in this thing.
Oh, no. Nailed it. He goes for the cover. Pops the shoulder up.
Still in it.
Submission time.
He's losing his grip, Michael.
DDT.
Don't be surprised if you crown a new champ here.
He's going for the pin.
Nice. Elias got out of there.
There's the elimination, Corey.
But took...
There'll be no surprises as to who are the first 2 entrants in the Elimination Chamber. Thanks to Triple H, it'll be Buzz and Braun.
Buzz is launched.
Dominating cross-body.
Oh, who's coming out next? Who is it?
Double team.
Double bomb.
Hey, you're going to get yourself disqualified.
Ooh, right in the face.
Destroyed.
Such vicious strikes. Double team.
What a slam.
Impactful. Will jar your spine.
What grace. Float over into the...
Ooh, nasty impact. look at the squeeze. It's on like a vice grip. Oh, that just looks nasty. Locked in.
Listen to this crowd. Count the next one in.
Oh, what a slam. Challenger's starting to falter. He's going to need to find a way to fire back.
I can't help but wonder if he's now regretting his decision to compete inside this massive and unforgiving structure.
What a strike. Penny in predicament. Buzz with the easy kick out.
Very nice.
Oh, the dreaded claw to the shoulder. Man. Bray Wyatt on the defensive. You can bet he's not going to let this golden opportunity slip so easily.
But we all know his pain tolerance is off the charts. And in a match like this, that may be what puts him over the top.
This match is so evenly contested right now that it's almost...
Here we go. Strowman doing a great job of turning that around.
And look at the quickness by Wyatt.
Vertical suplex. Nice. What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
He's going to do it.
He's got him covered. A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole.
Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way.
Look out, there he goes.
Knocked right off his feet.
He's looking a little wobbly here, guys.
Michael, his legs look like they're about to give out on him.
He's got the shoulders down. Digging deep for a kick out.
As a former strongman, I'd expect nothing less from Braun.
And Wyatt with a quick kick out.
He is not going to go down without a fight, Michael.
His shoulders are down. The champ on the defensive now. And he manages to get the shoulder up.
Too soon.
Boom, what impact.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Drives his opponent down with a Uranagi.
Not every ounce of that one. This could be over. Looking to catch him off guard there, I guess. This may very well be it. No trouble getting out of that one.
Nah, not yet. Too early.
And the Luthez press.
Piston-like rights. Now it's time to capitalize.
Oh, the dreaded claw to the shoulder.
Man. Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way.
Beautiful technique.
And look at the quickness by Wyatt.
Looking to lock it in here.
I don't think he's got it completely locked in.
Face buster plants him. And he escapes the submission.
And good thing. That could have been disastrous.
What does Buzz have?
So precise with the super kick. The title is slipping away here. Elias sees the opening. Elias is not letting up.
Here he goes.
DDT.
There it is.
Momentum is fully in the...
He goes for the cover. And he kicks out.
Oh, there's still a chance that we'll hear more from Elias.
Is it really that bad?
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
He's going for the pin. I wouldn't have been surprised if that was it. Wow.
He needs to change something fast, guys.
DDT!
Lights out.
Here we go. Oh, man, incredible
He's got him covered. And he breaks up the count.
Whoa, he just destroyed that pod into pieces.
Oh! Wyatt has to look to end this match right now. Now, Bray Wyatt needs to capitalize on this opportunity.
Boy, does he ever.
Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way. The Miz was able to get out of the way there.
The challenge quickly into the cover with the title on the line. Digging deep for a kick out.
It'll take more than that.
And no luck against Joe there.
Better be careful not to get disqualified.
Here we go. Watch out here. This is not where you want to be. Suplex. Ring rattle.
Look at this. He got body on body there, but that's about it.
The Miz has done it all in this business, so he can escape from jams like that.
He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
And he dodges out of the way.
Luthez press.
My God, Byron.
Shoulders down. Championship on the line.
New champion.
2. Miz is in trouble.
Ooh, what impact.
2.
Well, that's elimination.
Strowman. This is not going to be good at all. But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
Braun Strowman can't be enjoying. Here's the pin. Title on the line.
2. Wow, Braun Strowman is being controlled.
Look at Braun Strowman stalking him.
Oh, hellacious power slam. The champ's in a good spot here.
And there's a big-time elimination. There'll be no surprises as to who are the first 2 entrants in the elimination.